For a long time, longer than I'd like to admit, I made every decision based on one question. What will they think? What will they think if I wear this? Say this? Try this? Fail at this? Choose this? Be this? I wasn't living my life. I was performing it. For an audience that was mostly in my head and barely paying attention anyway. This is the story of how that changed. Not overnight, not dramatically, but slowly, the way most real things change. Here is what living for other people's opinions actually looks like from the inside. You have an idea, something you want to create, try, start. And for one beautiful second it feels exciting, alive, like something worth doing. And then, the voice arrives. What if they laugh? What if they think it's stupid? What if I try and fail publicly and everyone sees? What if they judge me? What if they think less of me? And so you don't do it. Or you do it smaller than you meant to. Or you wait until you're more ready, more certain, more armored against their possible judgment. The turning point didn't come from a motivational video. It didn't come from a book or a conversation or a sudden burst of confidence. It came from a question I asked myself one quiet evening when I was exhausted from performing. Whose life am I actually living? Not dramatically, just genuinely. Whose life is this? Because it doesn't feel like mine. And I sat with that question for a long time, because the honest answer was uncomfortable. I was living a life assembled from other people's expectations, decorated with their approval, shrunk to fit their comfort. And I had been doing it for so long, I had genuinely forgotten what I actually wanted, what I actually thought, who I actually was without the performance. And then came the second question, the one that really broke the cage open. The people whose opinions I was so afraid of, were they thinking about me? Really? Were they? I started paying attention, and what I found was almost funny. The people I was performing for were performing for someone else. Everyone was in the audience. Nobody was watching. We were all so busy worrying about being judged that nobody had time to actually do the judging. I want to be honest with you about something. Stopping caring what people think is not a switch you flip. It is not a decision you make once and then you're free. It is a practice, a daily, imperfect, sometimes frustrating practice. Here is what actually helped. The first thing, I started separating feedback from judgment. Feedback is useful. Someone telling you, your work could be better, that has value. But judgment? Someone forming an opinion about your worth as a person based on your choices. That is none of their business. Learning to tell the difference changed everything. The second thing, I started asking whose voice it actually was. Because most of the time, the voice saying they'll judge you is not their voice at all. It's yours. So here is what I want to leave you with. The opinion someone forms of you in 3 seconds, based on incomplete information, filtered through their own insecurities and experiences and bad days, is not the truth of you. It never was. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos.